Tech stocks navigated a turbulent week from June 2nd to 6th of 2025, as the Nasdaq swung from modest gains to sharp declines, driven by a high-profile feud between Elon Musk and President Donald Trump, trade uncertainties, and mixed economic signals. Despite the volatility, tech giants like Nvidia and Microsoft powered a strong weekly finish, bolstered by a solid jobs report. For new and seasoned investors, here's a breakdown of the week's tech action, including Musk-Trump drama and strategies to stay ahead. The Nasdaq gained 2.07% for the week, despite a 0.8% drop on Thursday, amid the Musk-Trump spat that tagged Tesla stock by 14.3%, Nvidia's 26% year-over-year earnings growth, and a 3.8% Tesla rebound on Friday lifted tech sentiment. Trade talks with China and a 139,000 jobs gain in May's non-farm payrolls report eased economic fears, but tariff concerns and rising jobless claims kept markets on edge. The Nasdaq Composite rose 2.07% for the week. S&P 500 climbed 1.64% to 6,000, hitting a symbolic milestone. Markets were volatile, with stocks dipping Thursday as the Musk-Trump feud weighed on Tesla and broader tech sentiment. Friday's rebound, driven by stronger than expected jobs reports, 139,000 jobs added versus 125,000 expected, and renewed US-China trade talks, restored confidence. Tech led the charge, with the Nasdaq outperforming the Dow's 1.17% weekly gain. However, ongoing tariff uncertainties, particularly after Trump accused China of violating a preliminary trade deal, kept investors cautious. For new investors, tech stocks can be a wild ride when big names like Tesla make headlines. Think of the Nasdaq as a tech-driven roller coaster. Hang on, but diversify to smooth the bumps. Nvidia continued its dominance, gaining 5% for the week after reporting a 26% year-over-year earnings increase, driven by AI chip demand. The company's $44 billion quarterly revenue underscored its leadership, lifting the iShares Semiconductors ETF by 2%. Broadcom edged up 0.5% ahead of its Thursday earnings, which met expectations but saw a pre-market dip due to cautious guidance. Quantum computing stocks like D-Wave Quantum, up 15%, rode the AI wave, while C3.ai gained 10% on strong subscription growth. However, not all AI names shone. CrowdStrike dropped 5% after cutting 500 jobs, despite reaffirming its $10 billion revenue target, reflecting investor concerns over cost-cutting in a high-growth sector. For new investors, AI stocks like Nvidia are market movers, but their big gains come with big risks. A tech ETF offers exposure without picking winners. Big tech showed resilience despite Thursday's sell-off. Microsoft up 3%, Meta 2.5%, gained on AI-driven cloud and ad revenue strength. Apple slipped 1% for the week, pressured by tariff threats on non-US made iPhones, though its upcoming Worldwide Developer Conference on June 9th and AI feature update sparked optimism. Oracle rose 4% on continued AI data center demand, while Palantir dipped 2% despite Middle East expansion buzz. Salesforce fell 0.6% after conservative outlook, reflecting tariff-related concerns. Tesla was the week's wildcard, plunging 14.3% Thursday, but rebounding 3.8% on Friday. The stock's volatility, down 25% year-to-date, stemmed from the Musk-Trump feud, which erased $152 billion in market cap, dropping Tesla below the $1 trillion mark to $916 billion. For new investors, big tech names like Microsoft are safer bets for growth. Start with a tech ETF to avoid single-stock drama like Tesla's. For experienced investors, Tesla's short interest, 2.7%, and volatile RSI suggest more swings. Apple's $230 resistance is key if WWDC delivers. You could also consider hedging tariff-exposed names with puts. The week's biggest story was the dramatic fallout between Elon Musk and President Donald Trump. Tensions erupted after Musk, who left his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE role, on May 30th, slammed Trump's tax and spending bill as a disgusting abomination, citing its $2.4 trillion debt impact and cuts to EV subsidies. Trump fired back, calling Musk crazy on Truth Social, threatening to cut government contracts for Tesla and SpaceX, and hinting at selling his red Tesla Model S. Musk escalated the spamming Trump would have lost the 2024 election without his support, and even referencing Trump's past Epstein ties. The feud tanked Tesla stock, wiping out $152 billion in market cap Thursday, though a 3.8% recovery Friday signals investors' hope of a détente. White House aides reportedly arranged a call to ease tensions, but Trump's private criticisms and Musk's focus on Tesla's robotaxi launch set for June 12th suggests the rift may persist. The spat also hit other Musk-related assets, with a SpaceX fund dropping 13% and Dogecoin falling 10%. Some investors see rivals like NIO and Lucid gaining if Tesla faces regulatory headwinds. For new investors, Musk feud with Trump shows how CEO drama can hit stocks hard. Avoid betting big on Tesla until the dust settles. Trade policy remained a tech headwind. A paused EU tariff and renewed US-China trade talks fueled early gains, but Trump's claim that China violated the trade deal reignited fears, hitting Apple and semiconductor stocks. The May's job report, 139,000 jobs added and 4.2% unemployment, eased slowdown concerns, but rising jobless claims, 1.9 million, and tariff uncertainty kept markets jittery. The 10-year Treasury yield held at 4.42%, supporting tech growth stocks. For new investors, tariffs can raise costs. For tech firms with global supply chains, like Apple, diversified tech funds help manage this risk. For experienced investors, monitor China-exposed stocks like Apple for tariff-driven dips. Yields above 4.5% could pressure tech valuations. So what's next for tech? Broadcom, Salesforce, and Lululemon earnings loom, with Broadcom's AI chip outlook in focus. Apple's WWDC on June 9th could lift its stock if AI features impress. Non-farm payrolls and ISM PMI data will gauge economic health, impacting ad-driven firms like Meta. Tariff talks in London on June 9th are critical. Escalation could hit semiconductors. Niche plays like Oklo, up 10%, are gaining traction on AI data center demand. For new investors, WWDC could spark Apple gains. Watch for AI buzz. You can stick with tech ETFs for broad exposure. So here's your tech playbook. Tech stocks rocked the week, with Nvidia and Microsoft leading gains. But the Musk-Trump feud and tariff risks kept things spicy. New investors could lean on tech ETFs to ride the sector's upside, while dodging single stock drama. Experienced investors could lock in Nvidia gains, hedge Tesla and Apple with puts, and eye emerging trends like quantum computing and nuclear energy. Stay sharp. Tech's hot, but volatility is hotter. What's your move? Betting on AI or playing it safe? Drop your thoughts and keep building that portfolio. Make sure to watch the previous video on screen to be fully caught up.